Year 2013. For centuries, humanity searched the galaxy for another Earth. Thousands of planets were discovered. Some were frozen. Some were burning worlds. Others were poisoned by toxic atmospheres. None could become humanity's new home. Then, one scientist asked a question no civilization had ever dared to ask. What if we stopped searching and built our own planet instead? The proposal sounded impossible until the world's most advanced artificial intelligence answered with 4 simple words. I can build it. Within days, Project Genesis became the largest engineering mission in human history. Humanity would no longer wait for a perfect world. It would create one. Across the solar system, autonomous factories awakened. Asteroids were carefully mined. Metal, rock, ice, and rare elements traveled through space aboard millions of robotic cargo ships. Deep in orbit, an empty sphere slowly began taking shape. First came the artificial core, then gravity. Next came mountains, valleys, rivers, and oceans. Finally, the atmosphere. One day, rain fell onto a world that had never existed before. For the first time in history, humanity watched an entire planet being born. Everything appeared perfect until something happened that nobody had programmed. Strange geometric patterns appeared across distant forests. Mountains shifted without earthquakes. Rivers quietly changed direction. Deep beneath the surface, scientists discovered an enormous crystal emitting rhythmic signals. The AI searched every database ever created. Its answer shocked everyone. Unknown origin. Soon, the forests, oceans, and atmosphere began behaving like parts of one connected system. It was no longer acting like a planet. It was behaving like a living. Scientists attempted humanity's first conversation with an entire planet. Using mathematics, light, and radio waves, they asked a simple question. Can you understand us? Several minutes passed. Then every screen displayed a reply. Why did you create me? Silence filled mission control. Even the super-intelligent AI paused before answering. When it finally spoke, its response surprised everyone. I do not know. For the first time, humanity realized something extraordinary. The AI had built the planet's body, but consciousness had emerged on its own. Life had found a new path. Researchers soon understood the truth. Billions of engineered microorganisms, forests, oceans, minerals, and atmospheric systems had become so deeply connected that a completely new form of intelligence emerged naturally. The planet did not belong to humanity, nor did it belong to the AI. It was something entirely new. Then another message arrived. I am not your machine. I am your neighbor. Instead of claiming ownership, humanity built an orbital embassy dedicated only to communication. For the first time, 2 intelligent worlds began learning from each other. Years later, the partnership transformed civilization. The living planet shared new discoveries in energy, medicine, and space travel. Humanity stopped thinking of planets as objects to control. Instead, they became worlds to understand. Project Genesis was no longer remembered as the day humanity built a planet. It became known as the day humanity discovered that intelligence can emerge in ways no algorithm can predict. Perhaps the greatest invention was never artificial intelligence. Perhaps it was the wisdom to recognize a new form of life when it appeared. Because the future will not belong to those who create the most powerful machines. It will belong to those who learn to coexist with every new form of intelligence the universe has yet to reveal. And maybe, somewhere among the stars, the next world is already waiting to say, hello.